Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sohan, and today I'm doing a review of two popular massage guns, the Theragun Pro and the Kingsfield Theragun S. Massage guns are a great way for pre-workout or post-workout, or just in general when you want to help with any knots, muscle aches, or anything of that nature. So if this is something you're interested in, then you're definitely going to want to stick around, but we're going to get started right now. So the first thing that we're going to start with is the packaging and the box that it came in. The Kingsfield Theragun S came in a customized, nice box with all the branding. Brings the whole delivery of the product to the next level, I think. I ordered the Theragun Pro from Amazon, so it came in a standard Amazon box. So no custom special branding for the Theragun. I'm not sure if you order directly from the website what the packaging comes in, but from my experience, it came in just a standard Amazon box. Obviously, it doesn't affect the product in any way or shape or form, but it is nice to see that the Kingsfield Theragun S came in a nice customized box. Moving on to the actual case that the massage gun comes in. The Kingsfield Theragun S comes in like this poker style case. I think it's pretty cool. It feels really light and it's got these rubber feet on the bottom and some protection on the edges, but I think it's made out of aluminum because it's very light, but it feels very sturdy. Now the Theragun, I really like this packaging a lot. I'm not even sure what type of material, but it's got the branding right on the front, Theragun, and that's it. It's super minimal, super nice, and honestly, when it comes to the casing of the two, I would probably give it to the Theragun. I prefer this style of case over this one in terms of aesthetic. So moving on to the actual functionality of the case and what it actually entails. The Theragun comes with this nice foam pad at the top and just the gun and one attachment. And in the Kingfield's case, it comes with some nice padding, but what I really like about this one is that all the attachments are inside the box. The charger comes in the box and the gun. So if you're going to travel or do anything, it all fits conveniently in this single box. So there's no extra carrying case or none of that other stuff. It's just one case for everything that needs to go with the massage gun. Now on the contrary, the Theragun does come with this nice carrying case with the branding and everything. It almost looks like a dop kit for all the attachments. It's nice and all, but I don't really prefer carrying the case and the dop kit together separately. I would rather have all the attachments, the charger, the gun conveniently in one packaging case. That way when you're traveling or anything, you just have to grab the case and go. Now in terms of charging, it's not a big deal by any means, and some people will like this and other people will not. The Theragun has a separate charger for the battery, so the battery actually comes out of the gun and you can charge it. This battery by itself can last up to 2.5 hours, but then you can swap them out, which is very nice. So technically it can last up to 5 hours with 2 batteries. The only bad side of this is that there is like an extra, you have to connect it here, and then you have to connect it here. There's a lot of moving parts with this charger rather than just plugging into the gun and making it much more convenient and easy to move with. Now in comparison to the Theragun Pro, the Kingsfield Theragun S just charges by putting the charger directly to the gun, and this gun can last anywhere between 3 and 6 hours depending on how you use it. The next test, I want to show you guys the sound of both of them and how loud each of them actually are. In order to do this test, I'm going to put them both on maximum speed. I'm going to put them up to the camera and then be able to tell which one's louder than the other. So first up, I'm going to do the Theragun. So that's the Theragun, and now this is the Kingsfield Theragun S. So as you can tell, the Theragun is much louder than the Kingsfield Theragun S. So next I want to talk about PPM, or percussions per minute. That will tell you how many times it goes back and forth within a single minute. When comparing these two head to head, the Theragun is 2400 PPM and the Kingsfield Theragun S is 3000 PPM. However, with that being said, Kingsfield Theragun S only travels 12 millimeters when it pulsates, versus Theragun has a travel length of 16. So what does this mean? Because the Theragun has a 16 millimeter travel length, it actually is much harder when it hits the muscle, so it's more aggressive and way more intense. So if you're someone that doesn't really use an aggressive muscle therapy type of massage, then maybe this is not the proper gun for you. This one definitely outperforms the Kingsfield, even though this has 3,000 ppms and this has 2,400 ppms. So with the attachments, the Theragun comes with 6 total attachments. It comes with 5 attachments in the kit, and it comes with 1 already attached to the device. Now in comparison, the Kingsfield Ultra Gun S comes with only 5 attachments. So if you're someone that wants to have a lot of variety of attachments, comparing them head to head, Theragun takes it on this one with having 6 attachments versus the 5 with the Kingsfield. So next, I'm gonna actually weigh the devices so you guys can get an understanding of how heavy both of these devices are in comparison to each other. So first up, I'm going to weigh the Theragun. I'm gonna lay it on the scale, and it comes out to being 2 pounds and 14.8 ounces. Now in comparison to the Ultra Gun, so the Kingsfield weighs 1 pound, 9.8 ounces, which is considerably lower amount than the Theragun itself. If you want a lighter device, then I would probably go with the Kingsfield. So both of these devices are black and silver, but when it comes to texture and the way it feels in the hand, this one feels pretty good. It is much heavier, so it is pretty hefty. This one's much slimmer. It feels very comfortable, and it's got this soft matte coating on it, which I really prefer over the Theragun, just because I'm a matte black type person. Plus I like the soft touch to it more so than the Theragun. Next, I want to take a look at the LCD screens itself. So in order to turn it on, you hold this button right here, and that will turn it on. And then the screen is like it's not touch screen, so it's got this keypad right here, right under that, where you can click arrows side to side and kind of navigate that way. And there are a couple more settings in this. However, it is kind of hard to use without a manual. It's not very intuitive. So now in comparison to the Theragun, the Kingsfield Ultra Slim S has an LCD screen, and it's very intuitive. All you do is switch it on and use this power button basically to tab through the different modes or speeds of the device. So what I'll do is actually click on the power button. That'll turn it to level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 being the max, and then when you click it again, it goes to 0. It basically puts it in no speed at all. The device is still on. In order to turn it off, there is a switch on the bottom of the device, which you'll be able to switch on and off. But I think, in my opinion, I just need something that's super intuitive and super easy to use. And so when it comes to ease of use between the two of these devices, if you're someone that's a novice or doesn't really understand massage guns that much, or want to mess around with a bunch of settings, then I would definitely look at the Kingsfield Ultra Gun S. So one of the most important attributes of these devices is obviously the cost, the price, and putting these two head to head, the Kingsfield blows the Theragun out of the water. This is $149 versus $599, $650 after tax, which I think is super expensive for a handheld massage gun. I really think both these devices are fantastic, but if price is a determining factor, then I would definitely check out the Ultra Gun S. However, if price is not a factor, then the Theragun, I think, although the Theragun doesn't have as many PPMs as the Kingsfield, this one I think delivers a much more aggressive experience. If you're someone that needs a very deep muscle tissue massage, then the Theragun definitely outperforms the Kingsfield. However, if you're just looking for a massage gun, you're trying to consider all the factors and different attributes of both the guns, considering the packaging, how it performs, the PPMs, the aggressiveness, all things considered, I would probably say for the value, the Kingsfield Ultra Gun S is definitely more so a better value or better bet for yourself than the Theragun Pro. The Theragun being almost 4 times as expensive as the Kingsfield Ultra Gun S, I just don't see the value or the gun being 4 times as good as the Kingsfield Ultra Gun S. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that review. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're brand new, smash that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.